Okay, so right now I am editing the video for the pregnancy journey part 2 of 3, and this is just a journey of me testing since November. So November, December, January, February, March, and then I'm also doing ovulation kits in it so you guys can understand what this is and how this works. But I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's just get ahead and get started so you can see my journey. Okay, so let's try again. It is that time. So this is one step pregnancy from Walmart. It's just a store, it's just a brand, it's just one. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that and see how that goes. And I got my little cup. So I'm gonna pee in this cup, just makes it easier. And then test it, and it takes like 2 minutes. So let's get this going. I'm nervous. It's what, 2 days prior? So let's just see how this goes. Okay, I'm gonna check if it does more. We'll check again in a couple days. Or it's faced the other way. A brief version. No, it's okay. Yeah, because 2 means yes, 1 means no, and the bottom means invalid. So this means no. Okay, let's try again. Good morning, guys. So I am recording with my camera, and today is the 23rd. I'm supposed to get my period today, but I'm not sure because I don't have any symptoms, and mine is kind of like clockwork. It's like every 30 to 32 days, and I get it at like 10 a.m. or 1 p.m. in the afternoon. So right now it's 9:30. So, but I don't have any like feelings, because usually I have like cramps or like that uterus pain or like low back pain, and right now I just have a stomach ache and I'm not hungry. I don't really eat in the morning, like an hour or two before I wake up that I eat. But yeah, I look like this, but I wanted to come raw because I just wanted you guys to see footage of me recording. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna test today, because technically it's a little too early for me because it just hit the 23rd. It's today's 30 days. So I'm thinking about testing tomorrow, which would be the 24th, and that would make it 31, even though they say like wait a week, but I'm gonna see what happens. Which is interesting is that it's funny how like this is the second time that my period is like expected toward the holidays, because and then July is when I had gotten pregnant, and I found out my birthday, and I'm like, that's amazing because it's like a nice present. And then unfortunately a week later we did lose the baby, so I went to the doctor and they said, yeah, you're no longer pregnant. August came, and if I would have found out, it would have been for my husband's birthday, which was August 22nd. And then September, October, nothing. November would have been Thanksgiving again, which is so weird how it's like my period comes for like around holidays, which is nice though because it's like a nice surprise. And now December, today is the 23rd, and I should be getting it today or at least tomorrow. So if I don't get it tomorrow, that is a nice surprise for Christmas. So I'll tell you guys what I'm gonna do. Okay, so a couple hours later, today I was supposed to get my period, and I did. So unfortunately, I will not be taking a test, and I'm obviously not pregnant this month, so we'll see what happens in January. A new year, new beginnings. Hopefully we can do something better and achieve our goal. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a test. We are in January of 2022, so we're gonna go ahead and take this test. This test I just got from the Dollar Tree, and it looks like this. So we're just gonna go ahead and put this one, and I already peed in a little cup, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the pipette and then drop it in there and wait 2 minutes and see what happens. It's been about 2 minutes, so let's just see what happens. Okay, so it just says no. I'm like trying to read it because I'm like, what? I got nervous for just a little second. But again, I'm only testing, like I said, I have 3 days left, so I'm testing a little bit early. I was also reading that sometimes it may pick up, sometimes it won't. It depends. Since these is a little bit of a cheaper test, it may take longer for it to pick up the HGC, the hormones, when you are pregnant. So I'll check again on
Monday, which would be a day late if I don't get it done Sunday. So we'll see then. But if not, it's okay. I will just try again next month. Okay, so it's that time again. We are in the month of February, and what I'm going to be doing is taking another test. So I'm taking it 3 days early before my period. It does approach because it's supposed to be here February 20th, but I haven't really been tracking it. I used ovulation strips this month, except it hasn't given me any accuracy. I also did try one round of 2.5 mg of the letrozole, so we're gonna see how that works. And we just been, trying every day. So this is a test we're gonna be using. I already put in a little cup, and it will be 2-3 minutes. Let's see. So I don't really like to say it, but I always think it's negative. But I just wanted to test 3 days before it came, just in case. It's pretty close, but I'm not sure because this test is a little cheap. So I don't know how it's gonna read. But if it doesn't work, then I'll wait a few more days to see if the period does come. And if it doesn't, then I'll test again. So I'm kind of excited, but I'm kind of nervous, and I'm not because I'm used to the negative. But then I was like, if it is negative, it's okay. Don't worry about it. But right now, it's just reading. I covered it so I don't see it. But I'm not sure. I haven't also had any symptoms for my period, like a little bit cramping here and there, but it's not intense. So I'm like, maybe it's not. Just kind of like it reminds me of when I first found out back in July, I had like minor cramps, and I was like, oh, it's my period coming, and it actually wasn't. But this one maybe, but we'll see. Okay, so let me just read this test. See what it says. Oh, okay, so that's a no. Okay, so at this moment, it's a no. So it could be too early. I'm not sure. I'm like over investigating on it. It's just one L or one line, whatever. Okay.
Several days later.
Okay, but also let me tell you on a side note. So I wasn't sure if I got my period, right? So it was, according to the app, was 2 days late. So I'm like, oh, I'm late. Let me take a test. But I've been taking the test the day I was late, the next day, and the following day, and they all said negative. So I did take it one evening. And I don't even remember how long I left it for, to be honest. I don't even know how long they say that you need to leave it for, but I left it for like 2 minutes or something. Because as soon as I start reading it, I'm just like, yeah, it's a negative. So I took it, whatever, threw it away. We went to the store, I remember. I came back, and then I was kind of disappointed. So I look at it in the trash, and I'm like, is that me or is that a plus? So take it out, and I'm like, oh my God, I think it's true. So I showed my husband, I'm like, do you think it's positive? I don't even know. I couldn't even keep it a secret again. I don't even know what I'm gonna do next time. I was thinking like, I need to keep it a secret so I can be able to plan something nice for him, something cute, something different than with the video that I already did. So it's not obvious and it's something different. So, right now I am on my period. So I got it. Unfortunately, I am not pregnant from the videos that I have put on there. But since this is a new cycle, I'm going to be taking letrozole again. And instead of taking 2.5, I'm taking 5 mg. So it's a little bit more, a little bit stronger to see how that goes. And I'm kind of excited. This would be my second round doing it this time. So I'm really happy with what it's going to have an outcome, and I'm just really excited, and I am nervous because obviously it's a new cycle. I gotta track it. I gotta make sure that it's being done every other day. Ovulation kits, so I'm pretty much on top of it like I have been for the past like year or so. But I'm just really excited, and I just want to document it that I'm taking it starting today. So today is day 3, and I'm taking it for 5 days. So then when I finish with that, I'm going to go ahead and check my ovulations every day to make sure I'm ovulating and I'm on that track. And then of course do it every other day like they say, because it's best. And then wait my 2 weeks. So I'm really excited. I mean, I don't really like treatment, but it's not an invasive treatment. So that's what makes me feel comfortable, and I'm so happy about the gynecologist that I'm going to be going to. She's very nice, such a sweetheart. I love her. She's amazing, and I'm just happy that I'm able to get the help that I want. So we're gonna cheers to that. So these are just ovulation ones, and it's reading. see what happens. Okay, so the video that I just did a little bit ago was the ovulation kits. So what you do is you just dip it in the pee that I did in the cup, and then it reads in about 2 minutes or so, and it lets you know. So a blank circle means you're not ovulating or any peak. A blinky face means that you're going to peak in the next 4 days or so, and then when it's a solid smiley face, that means you're going to be ovulating in the next 24 to 48 hours or something like that. So it has all the directions, and I'm really excited, so I'm tracking it. So today would be day 9 after having my period, because you count cycle day 1 as your period day, and I already had my period. I took letrozole on day 3 of my period for 5 days at 5 milligrams once a day at the same time. So I already finished that. So now we're on day 9, and we're going to be testing every day until we get the solid face. Okay, correction. So I'm actually on day 10, and right now I just read it. So you see it's just a circle, blank, no blinky face, no solid face, and recording live. So that means that I tested a little bit too early, which means just test again, no problem. At least we're on top of it, because you want to catch it so you can monitor it and figure it out. And that's it. So we'll just figure it out tomorrow. And these tests are pretty good. I like them, very accurate. I want to say we've been using them for about a year, so they're really good. They're a little bit pricey, but it's worth it. So if you want to get accuracy, this is definitely it. It's digital, and it tells you before you ovulate. So you can't always trust in an app, but so far my app has been pretty accurate, but this one is, you know, more accurate. Okay guys, so today is day 11, Friday, March 4th. So I tried the ovulation yesterday, and it was an empty circle, which means that test tomorrow, it's not peaking or anything like that. But today, I'm so excited. So what this is, so look, this was this morning. Like I told you, every day, 7 o'clock a.m., I'm going to be testing. This is Blinky, and I'm so excited. Okay, so it's blinking. So I think it blinks for like 8 minutes, and this means that you are going to be reaching peak. So that means like an egg released, and it's going to go through until you hit ovulation. So I think up to like 4 days or so. Every woman is different in percentages. Everything's in the package when you do buy these, but right now it's saying that I'm in my fertile window, but not ovulating yet. When it's solid for like 48 hours, and then the next 48 hours I'll be ovulating. So I'm just happy, and I have notated it, and I'm just excited. So just keep testing until that time comes. Okay guys, so I'm recording for the ovulation, and this is, I went ahead and did some ovulation tests, and I did it in the videos as you see already, and those are the solid face, there's blinky face, and then there's the empty circle. So we already did the empty circle because we tested a little bit early. I remember, I think that was day 10, and then day 11 I tested, and it was a blinky face. And so day 11 of my cycle up until today, I have my solid face. So if you look at this, I'm so excited. So this means solid, which means in the next 24 to 48 hours I will be ovulating. This is just an indicator. I put this in my pee tracker. It's pretty accurate, like I said, because the pee tracker predicted the 10th, and today's the 11th. So I mean, it's like right around the corner, which is nice. But of course, through the fertile window, you know, you do have the intercourse. But I'm just so excited to see this. I'm so excited. Even if I don't get a positive this month for pregnancy, I'm just very happy to have my period, to have me regulating, to have me go through the stages of having the fertile window and taking these tests. So I'm just really excited. So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna be having intercourse within the next 24 to 48 hours, and then we wait our 2 weeks, and then we'll test.